Hello, and welcome back to my channel. For those that maybe don't know me, hi, my name is Natalia. I am a exchange student currently in the USA, doing my year abroad, and I thought I would bring you along for a weekend in my life. I realised that I haven't uploaded on this channel in quite a few months. The reason for that being a couple of things. Number one, I wanted to get some little cool microphones, and I didn't have the ability to until recently. I've just been very busy. That's kind of the download. Like, I've just been busy, and I haven't had the time to sit down and film and kind of talk about things. But I promise you that things will be coming very soon, and things such as a room tour, because I know that has been highly requested. And I want to talk about my classes that I'm taking this semester and generally just kind of give the update. So this weekend is quite a busy one, but also it is a very average weekend. We are starting on Friday because luckily for me, my classes end on Thursday evening, so I actually get a 3-day weekend instead of 2, which is really, really nice. So today, the time is like 10 to 10 in the morning. So this weekend we have a few fun things happening as well. Tonight I am going to the Women's Resource Centre, prom they have. It's like their 90-year anniversary, which is just crazy. And I'm going to that with a friend. And then tomorrow night I'm going to my second ever comedy sports event, which is a very Midwestern thing, and I probably will talk about it more tomorrow. But it's basically a competition of improvisation. So yeah, I am taking a class in improvisation, and our only assignment basically for the semester is to go and see a comedy sports show. I have technically already seen one, but I want to go with a classmate, so we've booked tickets for tomorrow night. And yeah, that should be really fun. I can't wait to take you along with that. They do have a policy that you're not allowed to film them like during the actual performance, which is very, very fair. But I'm hopefully that I can show the atmosphere and what it looks like and stuff. And then Sunday is just a free day to kind of chill, get ready for the another week. I have a few exams next week, so we're revising for those, and also that just kind of is going to be part of this weekend, and so busy week next week. I also have an audition. I've been volunteering for a directing class for the last 2 weeks, and the professor that runs that asked me to audition for a show for next semester, and that audition is on Monday. Luckily all I need to do is a 90-second monologue, but that is also going to be part of this weekend. This is the monologue I'm going to be doing. It's from a play called A Play About Parker, and this is actually something that I was working on in the directing class, so I've just kind of chopped up the monologue that I had in that, so it reaches 90 seconds, and so it kind of conveys the meaning still. I also this weekend, if I get a chance, would like to read some of my books that I'm reading, because I haven't done much reading recently, and I'm really actually quite far behind my reading goal. I'm currently reading 2 books. It's a very me thing to do. I like to have options basically, so I'm gonna just quickly go through these. I do want to do a proper what I've been reading while I've been in the USA video, but this is just going to be the quick rundown version. Okay. So the first book is The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I think if you've not heard of this book, where have you been? This is a book about some college students in Massachusetts, New York area, East Coast we're talking, sort of Harvard, Yale area, but not. It's Hampton College. This is a very, very, very famous book. It has had its resurgence recently. Everyone is talking about it. It's the dark academia book, and I am about halfway through. Thoughts, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. We've kind of reached the proper climax of the story now, so things are getting a bit intense. The characters are kind of coming to their true colors and stuff like that, and I'm really enjoying it. I am annotating this. I don't know, I can't tell you why I choose to annotate some of my books and not others. but this is being annotated, and so hopefully I will finish this at some point soon. But I am currently quite enjoying it. I know people think it's very prestigious and very like snobby, and I get that, but I think it's also just kind of the book itself. The bit I'm currently reading, the main character has just kind of realized that the people he's been hanging out with are rich, are snobby, are like, very out of touch with the world they live in, and he's found friends, I think, sort of, or at least he's kind of recognized that he's not part of that group. And so I think it does comment on like the elitism in some society, like things like college. But I'm enjoying it so far. I know there's mixed opinions on it though. And the second book is the only book that I've bought whilst I've been out here, so pretty good job me. And it is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I got this from a bookshop that I want to try and get to this weekend. I don't know if I will or not though, for $3. So I was like, why not? So I'm not very far into this one. I think I'm about 50 pages in. But it's good. It's another fantasy novel, but it's a fun read, and I do like the Schwab. I really enjoy their writing, and generally just fantasy is my favorite genre. I think. Just looking at like my reading stats, it just seems to be the genre I read the most out of, which is interesting because I don't know if I have a favorite genre like most people. That's a whole other discussion to have, but I enjoy pretty much every single genre. I'm definitely a mood reader in that sense, but I definitely don't have like a specific favorite genre or whatever. Yes, it's about 10 a.m. I'm going to get a coffee from downstairs, and then once I finish my tea, we're going from one hot beverage to another, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna head onto campus, find somewhere to study, probably at the student union, find somewhere to study for a couple hours. I've got a assignment due on Monday, a couple things due here and there that I just want to get ahead on. I also need to start research for my final for one of my classes because it's going to take me a while to do. I will catch you some point soon. Heading back to the dorms now. Was today entirely successful? I don't know. I definitely found what I needed, but it took a while, and I didn't actually write my assignment. So, like, I have the material to write said assignment now, but I haven't actually written it, which is a little annoying. But I need food. I need to like take a break. I'm enjoying the fresh air. I've been in a really warm room for the last like 3 hours. Yeah. So time has just gone 3. I am going to sit with my food and eat because I haven't really eaten today. And then we will have a chat about what the fuck I was doing in my little study session. So hello. And you now join me in my little reading nook. It's a very nice place to come and sit and read and just chill. I wanted to kind of share with you what I've been doing today. So, I'm taking a class called Queer Theory. It is a women and gender studies class. It is a level 300 class. And one of the assignments, projects, whatever you want to call it, that we have been working on this semester is a queer theory based narrative for the LGBT history at the university that I am currently attending. This involves the groups that have been formulated because of the students here, um, community based things that have happened, the administration's response to LGBT students. This is a relatively, in English terms, relatively new uni. So we only can go back as far as like the 1950s, I think, is like the absolute furthest that this uni goes back to. I will put the actual date that the university was founded here because I do not remember. Um, but basically, we've been asked to go through the artifacts that the university hold about the LGBT students here. So the letters of like wanting to set up a student organization and the backlash and the various incidents on campus that impacted the students who are LGBT here. And then take that artifact, write a narrative about that. So, like, detailing what it's about and why it exists, and then linking it to both the question that we came up as a class together and then also some other artifacts that link to that specific resource. So our like overarching question is involving the response that the campus community had towards students trying to set up um, these resources and groups and activities and events for LGBT students. What was the either backlash or support that was given to these students for these events and stuff like that? So I haven't taken a history class in a very long time, and my kind of understanding of like the university's history is very, very small. So I kind of freaked out because I was like, I don't really know what exactly I want to do for this. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I don't really know how to go about it. And I'm still a little lost, to be fair. But I went to the archives in the library today for a couple hours, see what I could find. And I ended up taking a lot of photos of the training that was given to both student staff and like the faculty here at the uni, in response to a task force that was created in, I think it was like the 1993-1994 academic year. So that's due on Monday. So although I haven't written it, I know basically what I'm going to do. Me and my friend Lisa, we've done a few buddy reads together over the last few months. It's a great way to stay in contact. If you're going abroad and you like reading and you want to keep in contact with your friends, I'd really recommend it because you can pick books to read together, either two of you or a group, and it kind of forces you to keep in contact because you're giving each other updates about the book you're reading. Um, we organize a little FaceTime call once we finish reading the book so we can kind of discuss it and also like update each other on our lives. The first book that we did together was After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid. We both really like this, but we both also are very big Taylor Jenkins Reid fans, so it was kind of obvious that we would like it. And then the book that we've just finished is The Atlas Six, by Olive V. Blake. I love fantasy and I love high fantasy. Well, not high fantasy. I love fantasy in general. So that was also a very easy read for me. I liked the conversations that it had about power and like knowledge is power and whoever has power has control, those sort of things. Yeah, and I think we're going to go on to reading Death of a Bookseller by Alice something. Name is here. I'm making a lot of editing work for myself, I can imagine. And then the final thing I was doing, I may have mentioned this, but for my educational psychology class, again, this is a level 300 class, um, we have a final paper, which we have a couple of options of things we can do. I'm taking one of the options, but I'm modifying it slightly just because it's my interest, but it is not feasible for me because it involves interviews with children, and I don't know any children out here, let alone ones with the condition that I would be kind of assessing. I'm changing it slightly to interview series on the effects of ADHD on people in education. I think I was originally going to narrow it down to transitional periods and how education prepares you for the next like transitional phase in your life. Because ADHD is well known for being a bit of an issue when it comes to transitions. You just can't. I personally can't deal with transitions very well. Um, but I think that might be a bit too specific. So I think I'm going to broaden it up a bit and kind of use the different areas of education, like transitions, academic achievement, socialization, use those different areas to kind of assess and like get people's opinions on where they think there's there's issues for people with ADHD and stuff like that. And I'm going to do it across both the UK and the US because there are a lot of differences in the educational system. Even though I've only experienced a very small bit of the educational system over here, it is different. And so I think that might be interesting. Today, I was just doing some lit studies, looking at what literature is out there about the many things I seem to be covering in this one paper. So I've got about an hour and a half now until I want to get ready for this prom. That gives me then an hour to get ready before I'm meeting my friend downstairs. So I'm gonna read for a bit, I think, as well, because again, I'm really behind my reading goal. And then I might do like another 45 minutes or so of like educational psychology looking. So yeah, there you go. There's your update for today. So you join me at 5 p.m. It is now pretty dark outside. Winter, love it. I've just made myself a cup of tea. I've got like 15 minutes until I need to get ready, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do because I don't really want to sit down and work because I won't get anywhere with it. So if I'm honest, it's not been a very productive afternoon, evening, but that's okay. You're allowed to not be productive every single second of every single day. Okay, while I'm procrastinating, can we please, dear God, talk about the new Spotify layout? Because I do not approve. I do not like it because I like to see the album that I'm listening to. So let's like click on Midnights, for instance. Hello. So I like this, and I like to be able to see what my friends are listening to. I'm not going to click on this now just for my friends' privacy, but like I don't like this. Because, you know, if you want to, like, search via album, you have to, like, okay, over here. And then if you want to go into playlists, like, ew, what the hell is this? Okay, I want to go into these playlists. Okay, fine. But then it's like, oh, okay, you got to go back here. And then you got to do that. I'm not a fan. I don't know if anyone who actually is going to watch this video approves of this new Spotify thing, but I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, I like being able to see what I'm listening to, but I don't like having that there and then that there as well. Like, it's just annoying. Like, can we please go back to when it was like the tab thing, like the lines? I don't like this new layout. Ew. This is the fit. This is the hair. And I need to go because I'm going to be really late. I do about you now. Wonderwall. Well, hello. You joined me on my bed. That was really fun. The event that I went to this evening was the 30-year anniversary for the Women's Resource Centre on campus. Because I am taking a class in the Women and Gender Studies major, I guess, course, curriculum, whatever you want to call it, I technically count as part of that group. So I got to go for free, which was fun. And I went with my friend who I don't really know how she got in, but she has connections to the centre, so she got in for free as well, which was pretty fun. And they were just celebrating the 30-year anniversary of them kind of being a thing. They had a little awards ceremony and it was 90s themed, which was really fun because it was established in 1993. They had cake, they had food, they had non-alcoholic cocktails, so of course I grabbed one. And then they had a little bit of a dance party. We didn't stay for very long, not for any particular reason, we just kind of were tired. But my friend that I was with, Maya, she came back to my room with me, and she actually helped me with my monologue that I'm doing for my audition on Monday, which was really actually quite useful. I found it really beneficial to have another pair of eyes look at it and give me constructive criticism and feedback for it. So yeah, and we just talked as well. She's from LA, so there's quite a lot of differences for her as well, being in a different kind of area of the US, and obviously for me, not being in the same country as I'm used to. And she's very chatty, she's a lovely person. I'm so glad that we're friends. So we had a really fun evening. It was really nice to kind of see all the awards given out to, like, some people have done some incredible things, and it makes me feel bad that I've not done as much, or like I haven't done something that is impactful. I'm sure I have, but not in the same way. So it was really inspiring to hear them kind of talk, and like they gave out like a recommendation of a book that they wrote. So I might see if I can get my hands on a copy of that, because I think that would be quite beneficial. A roundup of today. How do I feel? I wish I'd done some more work. I feel like I set out these like embellished plans to do loads of like university academic work, and it just never seems to plan out that way. I don't really know why that is. I don't know if it's because I'm focused on filming this weekend, so that's kind of making it a bit of a bigger thing, or like I know that my laptop, it's really weird. It's like dying on me now. I think it's not even that old. So I need to kind of work out what that is. Glad that I've got started on my queer theory project though, because that means that tomorrow I can kind of basically write it up. I hope. I pray. But yeah, it's getting close to 11 now, so I'm gonna just chill and I'm gonna sleep soon. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is 25 past 10 on Saturday morning. It's actually a really beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky, as we say. And the sun is out, and I'm feeling very vitalized by it. I'm up. I'm dressed. I've had food. I've had a cup of tea. The first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to go on a walk. And get a coffee from a coffee shop that's like a 15-minute walk from here, but it's on the way towards a park that I've been to a couple of times before. In like the summer, I went to this park and like read by the lake for a while. It's not really sitting outside of weather, it's quite cold, but I'm gonna get coffee, go on a walk, maybe take my book with me and read outside for a bit. And then once I've done all that shenanigans, I'll come back here and start the grind of work, specifically this narrative that I was talking about yesterday. Thought I'd just give you a little update. And then tonight we have comedy sports, which is going to be fun. I don't think I'm going to change that necessarily, just because it's not really like it's not really like a formal fancy event. It is just what it is. So yeah. So I've just got back from reading in a cafe, which was very fun. And now I'm going to eat my lunch, watch some YouTube, and then we're going to start some actual academic work. Today is lentil and ham soup, and then a salad and a banana because I need fruit. Good afternoon to crack on with some more work and some reading and general uni life stuff. My friends came to say hi, so hi. Gwen, Clara. I have friends. So it has just gone 2:30 and I have made myself a cup of tea. So as you saw in that last clip, my friends from my theatre class came to chat and chill for a bit. They were doing laundry in the accommodation that I'm in, so they came up for an hour or so to chat, which was really fun. I like spending time with them. They're really cool people. My friend Gwen, she also vlogs, so I will leave her channel down below because I made an appearance in the last one, and yeah. So as I said, it's about 2:30 now. I do need to do some work at some point. I think I'm gonna start, after I finish recording this, doing my queer theory narrative project and try and bang that out this afternoon, because if anything gets done, that needs to get done. Let's get academic. Hi, you join Editing Natalia, and basically this is already 27 minutes and 30 seconds and I already have like a whole day and a half of footage still to share with you. So this is going to be a 2-part vlog. Sorry. So please make sure you like, subscribe, comment what you want to see from me. I obviously completely realized that this vlog is like coming to you over a month since I filmed it. I don't have an excuse for that. I'm so sorry. But yes, this is gonna be a 2-part vlog because I film and talk way too much. Yeah, peace and love.